Today we're going to talk about box and whisker plots. First we're going to talk about some definitions. The first definition is box plot. This is going to show the distribution of data compared to a number line. The next one is going to be quartiles. It's going to be the 4 sections our box plot is divided into. And so it divides your box plot into the first 25% of data, then the 50% of data, then the 75% of data, and then the top percent of data. The next definition is interquartile range. This is the difference between quarter 3 and quarter 1. This is where the middle 50% is found. The next one is going to be our 5-number summary. This is going to be the 5 numbers you need to complete a box plot. And that's going to be your lower extreme, quarter 1, the median, quarter 3, and the upper extreme. Our last definition is going to be an outlier. An outlier is going to be a value significantly higher or lower than the mean. All right, so now we're going to work together to do some examples on box plots. So the example says Parkwood Elementary School collected cans for a food drive. The homeroom that collected the most cans won. Here's a list of the number of cans that were collected. Use this data to create a box and whisker plot. So step 1 is to order our numbers from least to greatest. So that's what we're going to do, and we're just going to go through and mark through and say 11. I'm actually going to change to blue. And then our next one is 15. Then 16, 17, oh, I missed one. We need to add a 10 up here. And then 19, 21, 22, 23, 26, and then 27. Step 2 is to find the upper extreme. Your upper extreme is going to be your highest number, so that's going to be 27. Your lower extreme is going to be the smallest number, which is going to be 10. Then we are going to find the median. The median is going to be your middle number, so the one that is in the very center. So if all you're doing is counting in until you get to the number that's in the middle. So we have 10, this one, and our very middle number is going to be 19. The next one is going to be the lower quartile. So the lower quartile and the upper quartile are going to work 2 ways. If you have one number as your median, like we do here, then you will not use that number to find your lower quartile. But say we had two numbers like 19 and 20, and we had to find the average to find the median, then you would use those numbers. So for this one, our lower quartile is going to be 15, and our upper quartile is going to be, let's see, 23. These 5 numbers are what we are going to use to make our box and whisker plot. So now we're going to draw our box and whisker plot. So we're going to start with 10, and we're going to go up in increments of 3. So 10, 13, 16, 19, 22, 25, 28, 31, 34. You could have done it by individual ones, you could have done it by twos, but just to make them all fit on the line since it is a wide range. Now we're going to plot each number. So 25 is going to be about right, or 27 is right there, 10 is right here, 19, 15, and 23. So what you're going to do first is you're going to box in the middle one, and then draw a line and your whisker. That is your box and whisker plot. And what it's telling you is here's the first 25% of the data, the second 25%, the third 25%, and the fourth 25%. All together, they equal all 100% of the data numbers that we found. So they could ask you a question and say, what is the range of the fourth quarter of the data? And so that would be the difference between these two numbers. Let's try another one together. You can try this on your own if you think you've got it, or you can do it with me. So the first thing we want to do is put them in order from least to greatest. So 0, 0, 1, 2, 3, 2 4s, 2 5s, an 8, a 9, and a 20. Step 2 is to find the upper extreme. That's going to be 20. The lower extreme is step 4, the median. So now if you look, if we count together inside, the middle two numbers are 4 and 4. So we're going to say 4 plus 4 is 8 divided by 2, so our median is 4. Our lower quartile, now we are going to use this number, both of these 4s. So we're going to go through, and it is going to be the average of 1 and 2. So 1 plus 2 is 3 divided by 2, so 1.5. And we're going to do the same over here. So we have 5 and 8, so we're going to say 5 plus 8 divided by 2 is 6.5. And now we can draw our box plot with these 5 numbers. So we're going to draw our line, and we want it to go from 0 to 20. So again, I'm going to use intervals of 2. So 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22. And of course, you could use intervals of 1 for whatever you want. So we're going to plot all the numbers. So we have 20, 0, 4, 1.5, 6.5. You're going to box in and draw a line, and then draw your whiskers out to the last one. And there is your box and whisker plot. So bring these notes with you tomorrow because you're going to use them to analyze some different box and whisker plots and create some of your own tomorrow.